My name is Kai Tower, and I'm the Bonnie Lake High School Drama Club president, and I've had the privilege of directing this wonderful show. Time Unraveled, written by one of our actors, Cole.Burger, is a 2-act show with a 10-minute intermission after scene 5. This is the first ever stage performance of the show, and it's been an opportunity to workshop it every single day. Everything you'll see, from blocking, set, props, costumes, lights, and mics, have all come together in 8 short rehearsals. I am beyond proud of this cast and crew for their hard work in this time, because they've created something truly special. Now, if you could please silence your cell phones for the duration of the show, and remember that there is no flash photography. Additionally, the show will be recorded and posted, so you'll be able to watch it again if you wish. There will also be some flashing lights and fog, but the fog is a simple and harmless water vapor that is safe to breathe in. Thank you for your time, and please enjoy the first ever production and last show of Time Unraveled.
Remember?
I am productive. I'm already dressed.
And you didn't set the house alarm.
So?
Someone could have broken in last night.
Nobody's going to break in. We live in the most boring neighborhood in America. Nothing ever happens.
Fine, I'll get it. We're gonna need you to step back, ma'am. What did you do?
Nothing. I don't know.
It's an interrogation, young lady.
Officer Donald Gilderman,
Officer James Goodman.
Brown County Police Department. Take him away.
Well, I didn't do anything wrong.
That's for us to decide, mister.
Then what are you two investigating?
We don't want to disclose too much information. It's pretty classified.
It may or may not have something to do with it, I don't know. Serial killer roaming around the neighborhood?
That was the classified part, you turd wagon!
Surprised it may or may not.
Sorry. A serial killer in Millwood Heights?
An house alarm!
Through intense investigation, even intenser theorizing and making things up, we've discovered that this killer leads his victims to his basement and poisons them with clouds of toxic gas.
He's taken at least 5 victims with no apparent reason as to why, and he gets away with it every time. They're calling him the next Jack the Ripper.
Which is where he gets the name, the Ripper of Gas.
Sorry, that's his name? The Ripper of Gas?
Yeah, you like it? I came up with it all by myself, with enough student loan repugnance and regret, come up with some pretty wacky ideas.
We've only ever had 2 photographed victims, a man and a woman.
Images that instruct us were only described because they didn't show us photos.
Probably because you bought it just about every time you see the violent crime scene. How bad was it?
Based on the evidence and even more speculation, we have reason to believe the Ripper of Gas kills his victims and then rearranges their body parts because that's unlike people, unnatural.
The male victim's organs were only described to us as being rearranged in some sort of mishappened way. But there were no scars or stitches on his body, making us wonder how the Ripper of Gas got inside him to rearrange them in the first place.
Gross.
We were told that the chick's body had 2 arms on the same side of her torso and an empty sleeve dangling where the other arm should have been.
We're just trying to get a little more information about this guy so he can help us unmask this infamous killer.
You should keep an eye on this one.
Why? What should I do?
I was joking. You're too disorganized. You've been caught by now. You two will be the first to know if we see or hear anything. Adieu, ma'am.
Don't get gassed by the river.
Get dressed, Colby.
I am dressed.
Those are your clothes from last night, and you missed curfew.
Well, how would you know? You were asleep when I got home.
Realistically, how long could 4 boys be drinking Mountain Dew and playing jackass?
Well, we could have gone on longer, but Kenny threw up.
I can't imagine how you expect to go to college. I'll have a husband and kids before you even leave the house.
That is not true.
Really? What do you want to do with your future?
I'm going to be a lawyer. follow-up questions.
I sure would.
Trust me, the only thing you're passionate about is playing sci-fi video games, and
How was that?
Language!
It's fine, I'm gonna live there someday.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go check out the noise.
shouldn't we call the cops? We told them we let them know if we saw or heard anything.
Those bumbling idiots, I'm gonna go check it out myself. What the?
Don't touch that! Ah, it's too late.
What do you mean, Burgi?
It's trying to stop all this happening.
What does that even mean?
This device is a prototype time machine. Look around. You just let 5 people from completely different time periods into your own because you thought it'd be fun to play with.
Well, I barely touched it. What are you talking
Look
about?
around. They could be from 100 years ago, maybe 100 years in the future, maybe even more.
Where in heaven's name am I? And who are you?
Am I dreaming?
No, I think we're dead.
Oh well, sooner than I thought it'd be.
Excuse me, sir. Where are we? Watch this. Everyone, please tell me what year you think it is.
1980.
You're all from different points in time.
Wow. Isn't that just the cat's pajamas?
Okay, sorry. I'm having a hard time processing this. You're telling me that time travel just exists, like it's just a thing?
Well, not yet. It's the 2050s, right?
No, it's the 2020s.
Oh, that's true. But the genius who invented time travel probably isn't even out of high school yet. You've got a lot before it's invented.
What do you mean by time travel? Are you telling me it's not 2031?
The guy who invented time travel? Probably not even out of high school yet.
Okay, but that doesn't. So you're saying that the guy who invents time travel is alive right now. Like I might see time travel happen in my lifetime.
I think you already have.
Is no one going to answer me? Where am I?
You're saying time travel's a real thing. You expect me to believe this isn't some ruse? Did the Emperor put you up to this?
Emperor?
An emperor? Are you from the Ming Dynasty?
Do I look like I'm from the Ming Dynasty?
You need a much more advanced time machine to go back that far. This one probably can't handle traveling any time outside of the century. Good luck finding anyone even from before the 1920s.
And what if you are from before the 1920s?
Think your lucky star you got here in one piece.
Where is here? Where are we?
You're in my neighborhood, man. Chill out.
Yeah, we piece that together. It's asking me a year.
1985.
No, that's wrong. That's where we have to send you back to. We must send everyone back to the times they came from, and we must realign the time stream.
Okay, but what does that even mean?
Well, I'm a time traveler from the year 2056. I travel to various points in time where people like you accidentally let people like them into their time streams. After this, I'm going to see who let Dave Bautista out of the Stone Age.
Who's Dave Bautista?
It doesn't matter, I'll sort that out later.
I'll be first to get back to Washington.
And who are you?
Who am I?
I'm so confused. Could somebody please explain to me what's going on?
Everyone's about it. It's all going to be all right. Just remember, we'll get everything sorted. Everything's going to be fine. Eventually.
Good idea. We should all just keep calm
And what's after that?
and carry on. What time period are you from?
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't.
No, you're good. No, you're fine. You're good. You're fine. You're good. You're fine.
You're smooth, bean pants.
Bean pants?
You never heard the phrase bean pants before? How far back are we?
What's just the 2020s? The heck is bean pants?
I could have sworn bean pants has been a phrase for a long time.
Well, I've never heard the term bean pants in my life.
Well, you're just like a Sherlock Holmes film, so it's no surprise there.
I don't know. I swear I've heard the phrase bean pants from like an old movie, like Mary Poppins or something.
I'm pretty sure Mary Poppins never said the words bean pants.
Everyone shut up about bean pants.
Who's Mary Poppins?
We're not supposed to be here. What do you do now? Kill us?
No, not when there's a child present.
Hi.
Why exactly is there a child present?
My name's Jasper.
Either that child has filled his trousers with something sleazy, or somebody here needs to take a bath.
I haven't showered in months.
Okay, well, we'll circle back to that, but first, we need some place to stay.
Why would we need that?
Well, we need somewhere we can hide these five from modern society and somewhere I can stay long enough to fix this time machine.
We can go to my house.
No, you're not from this time era. Your house probably isn't even built yet. Or, if you're from the past, you'll have an older version of you in it.
But you're from this time era, right? We could go to your house.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, totally. Yeah, well, my parents are gone for the weekend, they never know.
Great, we'll stay with you.
For the time being.
Is there somewhere you need to be?
It was a decade.
Which is precisely why I must find somewhere to stay. All I need is a bit of basic resources and time, and I can fix this.
How long do you think that'll take?
Not very long. By tonight, you should all be back to your normal lives and times.
So we're spending the whole day together?
I guess so. I promise you, once I get this fixed, we will send you back to exactly where you were before you were zapped here.
It's a better work. Can't be gone from my time for too long before something bad happens.
I know how that feels.
Quickly, we've no time to lose.
Says while holding a time machine.
To my house.
To your house.
This is going to be fun.
Not the word I use, kid.
Beatpants!
Shoot, I don't have my house key. We can go to the garage, I have the code.
What's a garage?
No, it's fine. I'll open it.
How do you know that'll work?
In the future, someone invents a key that can open any lock.
That is ridiculous. That can so easily get into the wrong hands.
I think nobody has.
And you are completely sure that nobody is going to find us if we hide here?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I just keep thinking really important. Oh, I remember. Hi, Trisha.
Who are you?
And who dared you to dress like that?
Who am I? Who are you? You're just walking around completely out of nowhere!
Trisha, calm down, please. I can explain.
So much for being secretive.
I say we kill her.
Whoa, you cannot kill her. She's my sister.
My sister's pregnant.
Good for her.
Trisha, please, I promise you, they're just my friends.
Why is he dressed like from Mad Max?
Who's Mad Max?
We're playing D&D.
Excuse me?
What's that?
You two are very loud whisperers.
What do you mean? We're just partaking in a bit of live action role playing.
Yeah, we are Colton's friends.
Colby.
Colby.
Exactly, for fun. Nothing else. We're all dressing up as our characters. My character's name is Xander. Dwarf.
And I'm Bartholomew Lantigar, tyrant ruler over the 12 kingdoms which inhabit magical properties. Alongside my trusty Centurion armor and my ogre wizard hybrid named weapons manufacturer.
We got it.
Too much, man.
What's going on?
Okay. Trisha, I can trust you with this. Oh, Colby, no. Oh, wait, I can't just keep it from her forever. We have to tell her. I'm writing a book about the characters came to life.
No, Ryan, you didn't write a freaking book. What's actually going
I
on?
can't let her know about this. No one must ever find
He
out.
has a broken time machine and it brought all of us from different points in time. We're all just trying to go home.
We were trying to lay low!
You're messing with me. Get these people out of my house.
Trisha, please.
Wait, Trisha? Trisha Daniels? And you live in Millwood Heights?
Yeah?
Well, then I don't know how we can prove that we're not faking you. I'm from the future. I know who you are. You're Trisha Mackenzie Daniels. You dated a guy till your junior year when you caught him kissing your best friend.
Anyone could have told you that. I literally told everyone my Burgi story.
You never told anyone the best friend BLHS was a guy.
Who told you that? How did you know?
You did. In the future, I know who you are.
Wait, sorry, you know just in the future?
Well, not personally. In the future, she's one of my favorite authors. She's a household name, and I've read every word of her autobiography.
Why didn't you recognize my name?
I don't think she wrote about you.
No, yeah, that sounds like Trisha.
Let me guess. Kobe doesn't have a job and is still living at home with her
Hey!
parents.
Oh, I wish I knew you were never mentioned.
So what are you doing here?
Is it Chloe's fault?
What did I ever do to you?
Where should I start?
I'm here to fix the time machine and reinvent the materials that haven't been invented yet. And yes, it's technically Colby's fault.
So you're here to invent something.
Now I'm here to invent 3 things. The necessary devices for traveling across the time stream.
So you'll let us stay?
Please, Trisha.
The future depends on it.
I guess as long as they're gone before mom and dad get home and they never ever find out. And even if it ties anything, I'm calling 911.
You really expect officers to be in the field alone and come to our rescue if you such as do a black hole?
That hopefully won't happen.
What? No, I was kidding.
What's a black hole?
What help do you need from us?
Well, if I'm going to send you all back to your times, you're going to need to know everyone's name and where they came from. Anyone have a pen?
Just be sure to send me back exactly where I'm supposed to be.
That's the goal, isn't it?
Good. I'll have to live through the 50s again.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with the 50s?
What wasn't wrong with the 50s? The economy collapsed, everyone was at each other's throats, the rich were fleeing, leaving the poor to fend for themselves, the world never recovered.
It was right after the war. Why are you flipping your lid about it?
Do you mean the 1950s or the 2050s?
The 2050s, what do you think? I wasn't even born until the mid-21st century.
That's my mistake. Carry on complaining about the future. I'll be long gone before any of that happens. Hopefully.
Well, you have a maid, don't you, son of a
Golly gee willikers.
Mr. Gatsby, are you alright?
I guess. But can somebody please get this hard-boiled hooch pusher a bath? The odor's really starting to get to me. I don't know how much more I can take.
Well, sorry I had to kill a radioactive raccoon for scraps of food.
Pardon?
Alright, I guess I'll go first. My name's Quinley Jones, from the year 2094, and might as well look to the rest of them and forest in the future of everyone here.
Sure seems like it.
The reason my scent may be somewhat displeasing, because I just killed a raccoon with my bare hands. My future, the world is an apocalyptic hellscape after the World War of the 2050s. Those who could afford to fled to space. Those who couldn't were left to fend with what was left.
Ooh, bee pants.
So, while we predict the future.
Who's Wally?
The future is a hellscape far beyond any work of fiction could dream up.
And I thought the 50s were bad.
Mine were.
So, is the Emperor some sort of rich space lord, or?
No. He's a tyrant king who rules on a set of cancer. His rise to power started right when those rockets launched. He will salvage, steal, torture, and kill to get whatever he wants.
Yeah, that's optimistic. Sure glad there's hope for the future.
So, we live in a post-apocalyptic future, and you want to go back?
Who said I did?
Well, we can't just stay here, that's for sure. We have to preserve the timeline no matter how bad the circumstances are.
You think we haven't disrupted the timeline enough already? Here? What do you think is going to happen when one of these old-timers decides to search up their death date, huh?
What does that mean?
Maybe the nuclear particles mess with his brain chemistry.
No, I just don't believe everything this guy tells us like the rest of them.
Hey there, Buster. He is trying his best to send us back.
How do you know that?
Well, we don't. But I can be hopeful of such. I don't know about you, but got someone back in 1912. My sweet lady Margaret Carmine is waiting for me, and this man is the only one who knows how to bring me back to her.
Glad that works for you.
And your name is?
Philip Goodwin. Oh, should have never said her name. Now I'll never be able to get my sweet Margaret out of mind. I can still feel her soft hair between my fingers and her beautiful glossy brown eyes looking back at me.
Aww.
I remember those days. So in love, I felt like nothing else in the world mattered.
That's so romantic. Yuck. My boyfriend would never do those kinds of things for me.
Sorry, boyfriend?
Ouch. We've been going steady for about 4 months now, and, well, I guess we'll be married sometime soon.
You guess?
I mean, he's not the most romantic guy in the world or anything. I mean, he never gets me flowers.
Oh, I see.
He doesn't really like spending time with me, but at least he lets me know through words and through actions. But I make him plenty of sandwiches, so we're practically husband and wife.
Oh, you really are from the 1950s then.
Hey, what's wrong with sandwiches?
Sorry, I don't think I've gotten your, I don't think you've gotten your name yet. What was it?
Shelby Andrews.
I'm Kobe, Daniels. Shelby, no, I love that name. I know so many Shelbys. You're the best one. I have relatives named Shelby. Yeah, I mean, I can always use another. Two heads are better than one.
You're trying too hard, mate.
You said your name is Jasper, right?
Mm-hmm. Jasper Barnes.
Don't worry, Jasper. We'll all go home very soon.
But what if I don't want to go home? What if I want to stay here with you guys?
And why would you want that?
What if Mom is crying again?
What do you mean, crying again?
Sometimes she cries while drinking her mommy juice and taking pictures of my dad out of the family photos.
Hey! I don't think we got your name yet.
And, you know, I can't put my finger on it, but you do look familiar.
Is it because he looks like Mr. Monopoly?
What's that?
Oh, why, of course I look familiar. You're from the future, and obviously you've heard of me. I'm Mark Patrick Browning, 49th President of the United States.
You're the president?
I am, at least in 2031.
Oh, what are the odds of that, huh?
Oh, wait,
You're Mark Browning? What date exactly did you say that you were from?
it's Thursday, October 9th.
You're gonna have an eventful weekend.
I'll say.
What does that mean? What happens this weekend? Did something happen?
Go on. One of us gonna have to tell him.
Tell him what?
You can't tell him anything about the future. That's not in my job description. I'm just here to fix this time machine and send you all back to where you're supposed to be. In normal lives.
Normal. Right. What if I tell him that?
No, can you imagine how he'd react if he knew?
What happens? What do you mean?
So, you're just gonna let it happen?
What is it?
Yeah, why can't we tell him anything? If you know something bad might happen, you might be able to, like, avoid it. Rewrite history.
No, that would be bad. If you try and tell him to prevent it from happening, the timeline will play out differently, causing an alternate future and chaos throughout the time stream. We just must let him experience it without us telling him.
Alright then. Now I'm warming up to you.
What goes on this weekend? I demand you tell me. You must prepare the country for what's at stake. I need to know so it can be avoided.
It's not how it works. We have to preserve the timeline. You must know about anything that's going to happen in the future, or a different reality might play out. Picture this. If you're a baseball player for the Guardians, and you miss a pop fly that could have won you the game if you caught it, that sucks. Your team lost the championship. But if you move and go back in time and tell your previous self where to stand in order to catch it, then you might win an entirely different outcome. Now there coexists a game where you won and one where you lost. That's a paradox in time that cannot be solved. You mustn't know about what your immediate future is like. Who knows what can happen? All decisions will lose risk and meaning. You cannot be told about the unwritten future. Your destiny is not written yet, unlike the past. You have to make those decisions yourself, not because someone from the future told you about them.
So you're not going to know what happens.
No.
Who are the Guardians?
Can I have a baseball team?
Must be a new one.
So we have Jasper Barnes, Quinley Jones, Philip Woodward, Shelby Andrews, and Mark Browning. We've got people from the 1910s, 1950s, 1980s, 2020s, 2030s, 2050s, and 2090s.
2050s. Who's from the 2050s?
Oh, I am, 2056.
So now you know there's an imminent nuclear apocalypse?
Well, no, I'm a time traveler. I knew about all that before.
I see what kind of man you are.
Listen, it wouldn't have mattered if I...
What? You're rich enough to fly away? Have all the preparation time you need? What do you have to say for us, huh? You plan to abandon us and orbit our prison for all eternity?
You can't blame me for the apocalypse.
Some time traveler.
So, how are you gonna send everyone back?
Yeah, what are you meant to?
Well, first I'll need a space-time translator. The one on this broken device is busted, so I'll need an entirely new one. In the future, a new language of symbols and shapes is used to translate space-time. Pages and pages of formulas translated down into simple symbols, like this one. This symbol represents the entirety of Sherlock's theorem.
That's incredible.
Who's Shovelov?
That symbol looks not too friendly.
So that's supposed to look like that.
I want to see.
So, you're going to invent time travel using phallic symbols?
No, it's not supposed to look like that. Next, I will need a space-time translator, which I should just be able to make using household items, like a digital clock should be fine.
Excuse me, may I ask a quick question?
Of course. I understand all this time travel talk may be a little confusing. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
What's this?
That's a toaster.
That's a toaster?
What's a toaster?
Do you want to explain that to me?
I feel like we're getting off topic.
Sorry. So, you're gonna use that clock to translate those symbols?
Yeah, exactly. Next, I'll need a displacement interceptor. It's a device that protects you while you're time traveling. When you're time traveling, you're pulling every atom in your body across the flow of time itself.
That sounds like it would hurt.
Well, not necessarily. You went through the process yourself, but without its displacement interceptor, some weird things might happen in your body. You don't want to end up on the other side with your heart in your skull and your nose in your crotch.
Hey, Colby, would you mind showing me to your washroom? I suddenly have urge to check on something.
However, it must be powered by a very specific type of battery. Have you ever seen a perpetual motion machine? It never stops moving and generates infinite energy. Scientists found a way to harness that infinite energy on a very small scale and put it inside batteries.
No, I thought all those were fake.
Well, they used to be.
Okay, sorry. Should you be telling us all this? Because you're saying that you're going to invent things that bend the fragile fabric of space and time. And isn't that going to like mess up the time stream? Well, what's up?
No offense, but I'm not too worried about any of you inventing time travel. I'm from the future. I know when time travel will be invented, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Oh, but what if one of us uses that information and rewrites history? I know I, for one, am completely lost. I have no idea what you're talking about. But what if one of the others goes back to their time and invents time travel themselves?
No matter how hard you try to invent it when you go back, it won't ever happen.
But how do you know that?
Well, because if you went back to 1954 and invented time travel, then time travel would have been a thing since 1954. But here we are in the 2020s, no time travel. It hasn't been invented yet.
But that doesn't make any sense. If she looked back and invented time travel in the past, wouldn't then her actions create a butterfly effect that then affects the future?
Life isn't like Back to the Future, Mark. It's a lesson I learned at a very young age. Remember that.
What's Back to the Future?
I'm not sure I understand.
Let me break it down for you, Mr. Brown. Do you think if we had that technology, we wouldn't have already used it to, I don't know, kill Hitler?
Yeah, why not?
Well, because that's in the past. That stuff has already happened. It's behind us. If someone tried to stop a crime before it happened, they'd probably end up causing it to happen.
So, whatever they do, they can't change what's already happened. It's inevitable.
Yes, otherwise they wouldn't have had any reason to go back in the first place. No matter how hard you try to prevent something that's already happened, you won't be able to. That's life. That's time travel.
Who's Hitler?
He's nobody for you.
Tell him that!
So, no matter what you tell me, the thing that's going to happen to me is still going to happen?
No, that's different. You see, at this point in time, you're still from the future. But our actions could influence the outcomes of your time. The future is unwritten.
But I'm here. So are you. So you're from the 2050s. So to us, he's from the past.
So,
So we know that there's an imminent nuclear apocalypse that devastates the world. That will happen. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I guess that's true.
You said it yourself. The past cannot be altered. That's our past. Whatever happens to him won't matter because we've lived it out.
In theory, his future our past cannot be changed, even though current years is past. Interesting.
So, what I'm hearing is that if I tell him we'll unravel for all time,
Tell me what?
If you're going to tell him, better break the news to him in a way that won't frighten him too much.
Excuse me?
don't worry, I'll be discreet about it.
Maybe wait till I'm out of the room. I've accidentally done this sort of thing before, and it's never pretty.
Where are you gonna be then?
Probably getting started on space-time transit. Trisha, would you mind showing me where a few things are in your house?
Yeah, sure.
I'll need a screwdriver, some wiring, a clock, some Cheez-Its.
Whoa, are you okay?
Yeah, why?
The bruise on your arm is it from the time jump?
Oh, no, that's nothing. It probably was from the jump.
It's okay, I mean, you can tell me, you can tell all of us anything.
It's nothing really. It was Elias.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Why would he hurt you if he's your boyfriend? Doesn't he love you?
I'll give you some ice.
Oh, no, I'm sure I'll be fine. It doesn't even hurt that bad anymore.
What even did you do to deserve that?
Honestly, I don't remember. It's usually about forgetting to do something he asks me to do.
So he thinks hurting you will fix that?
I can't even imagine hurting my Margaret.
Here.
Thank you.
Smooth, lover.
Maybe we shouldn't take back to that situation. Make sure you're okay.
Really, guys, it's not that big of a deal. You all are very sweet, but we shouldn't be focused on my problems. We should be focused on sending everybody back to their timelines as soon as possible.
Not sending you back to the time you came from is dangerous.
Speaking of which, what's happening to me this weekend so I can prepare myself?
No amount of time to prepare you, my fortune friend.
Even if you tell me what happens, still can happen no matter what, right?
Time is inevitable, is it not?
So, doesn't matter if you tell me or not. Just tell me, give it to me straight.
Alright, let's just say you'll go down in history with Abe Lincoln and JFK.
Wait, am I gonna be?
Quinley, you said you were the farthest into the future, right? Would that mean I'm the farthest into the past?
I don't think that's the most pressing issue right now!
Mark, keep quiet, I don't hear you. Philip, what time are you?
1912. What a time to be alive. Arizona has just become a state. Captain Robert Falcon Scott is continuing his ongoing Arctic Terra Nova expedition, and my girlfriend is about to go on holiday to visit family.
Wow, you have it so good. You and your 48 states. It's a good thing you're gonna sit back to your time and live out your perfect life where you get shot in the head!
Take it easy, man.
Take it easy! I have your days to live!
You guys are talking about singular, insignificant deaths that may cause a few minor problems. I'm from a worldwide nuclear fallout. Population dwindles every day, and we're about one death from the past.
One very important death, mind you. I am the President of the United States.
Oh, well, look how well your country turned out. No thanks to you.
Hey, calm down with you.
Why is everyone mad at each other? I feel like I'm back at home.
Everyone, just please calm down.
You want me to calm down, Philip? This morning, I had a pile of corpses just being eaten alive by mutated vegans.
Quinley, settle down.
Get your hands off me.
Quinley! Don't you even dare. Dude, really? Come on.
Listen, nobody's getting home if we can't even tolerate each other.
Self-absorbed elitist.
Post-apocalyptic beanheads.
You know, if I was alive and you ran for president, guarantee I would have voted for you.
The world was a better place when you weren't alive.
Saying my birth caused the apocalypse.
Your face caused apocalypse.
Oh, good one.
Guys, seriously, come on.
Let's talk about something else. I'm assuming from your rattling about the future that we beat the communists in the space race,
Yeah.
right?
Totally. And on the moon.
The moon? Golly gee willikers, Buster, I barely even traveled the earth.
Speaking of, where's your girlfriend headed?
She's going to the United States to visit her family. She'll be back before the end of the month. Oh, already planned on taking her to London when she gets back.
How sweet.
She's always wanted to go and talking about how lovely it is there, so I wanted to surprise her. I'm planning on asking her to marry me when we're there.
That's the most romantic thing ever.
Oh, yeah, congratulations.
Yuck.
Elias would never do anything like that.
You must We love her then.
Wish I could have gone with her, but she's disembarking by boat today. I'll see her soon again, though. She's going to be sailing away on the unsinkable Titanic.
Oh, I learned about the Titanic. We heard about the iceberg that...
Why are you telling him to shut up? Why do we care if Mark finds out or not? Or Philip? Does time travel even care?
What do you mean? Did something happen? Is there something you're not telling me?
Well, no, he did care. He left the room because at least he cared about his feelings. It was you who told him.
Yeah, he didn't want him to freak out.
Well, look how all that went.
Do you really want Philip to be at the table next to Mark panicking too?
Why would I be panicking? Now I'm panicking!
Look, it doesn't matter timeline-wise we tell Philip. I mean, we're still people. I mean, we should spare his feelings. He obviously really loves this girl. He wants to have a future with her.
You really think if we let him know what happened to Titanic in a nice way, he won't still flip out?
Wait, what do you know about the Titanic? Does it return? Does everyone even survive it?
Oh, now we're so concerned about who lives in return to our time period? They weren't a second ago.
You think you have it made, Mark? At least you get to die when you go back.
Oh, in case you haven't noticed, not from me. I'm not particularly fond of that.
I feel about life far worse than death every day.
Stop fighting, or it'll shoot me and I'll fall asleep. It's the only way I know how.
Everyone, please stop fighting. I thought we were de-escalating things.
It's all right. It's all right. I got this.
Do your worst.
Oh!
Dang.
Come on.
Colby!
No, I'm good. I can still do this.
You sure? Just leave us alone, Colby. We don't want anyone getting hurt.
You know, it's funny you should say that.
Colby, what's going on?
Oh, nothing going on. They just went to TT got out of hand. It's good.
You're bleeding.
Oh, really? I didn't notice. I thought this piece of plant in my arm was a birthmark that I haven't ever noticed before.
Lamp? Colby, did you break the lamp? No! Look, just put it!
It fell on me. Why are you more concerned about the lamp? I was attacked.
You were attacked. By a lamp?
Well, I was attacked by privilege.
Nothing happened. He's got a small disagreement.
See you decided to throw hands?
Oh, God. Okay, now it hurts.
Don't remove it. You don't want to cause internal bleeding. Get a bandage, get something to soak up the blood. I'll help.
I can't tell this.
Don't you fuck that cow! No. Don't worry. I know how to get the blood stains out.
Excuse me?
Thank you.
I'm calling the police.
No. You can't let word of this get out. You have to lay low.
My cousin got the police called on him once.
Great, nobody cares.
5 seconds and everyone's at each other's throats. We gotta need some fresh air.
If you think going outside is a good idea, then you're mistaken.
Nobody knows who I am. I'm very out of college. I won't be recognized.
You don't think walking around in a full suit in the middle of July? No, 100%. Any evidence?
Fine, just take my blazer off.
Oh yeah, then you look completely normal.
Oh, yeah. Completely unrecognizable.
Don't be gone long. Trust me, I won't be. We'll be in this time period as much as you guys don't want me in. In my opinion, sooner that machine gets fixed, the better.
And what's stopping him from running away? Or getting the police?
Just believe me, I'm gonna try anything. Please. I just need to take a walk, like how my wife and I used to do before I was elected. It's the only thing that calms me down because it reminds me of her. I promise I won't be gone long.
I think we could all use a little bit of calming down. Any update on rebuilding that machine?
Well, this clock is from the same company that the original prototype time machine was made from, so there's not many major modifications I need to make there, other than fix a few of the broken elements from this one.
I don't know what any of that means, but I'm guessing that's good.
We'll be back to 1912 in no time.
So I can watch my girlfriend board that floating machine of death.
Wow, I must have missed something.
Floating machine. Okay, I'm all caught up.
How close are you to finishing?
Well, we made some progress, but it's hard to say.
So for now, we're stuck with each other.
We don't rip each other's throats out first.
Should we set the house alarm? It'll alert us when Mark gets back.
No, I won't see him walk in. We should all just stay in this room. And if there was a threat in the neighborhood, they wouldn't walk through the front door.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, exactly.
House alone? I get to wake up at the house?
Oh,
What? What are these?
Well, they're not good at that. Where's she?
oh, excuse me. Are you the local doors here?
There we go.
Yes?
Officer Don Kilderman,
Officer James Silverman.
Brown County Police Department.
Right. May I request your protection?
From what? Is someone trying to rob you? Is that creepy guy from 2 streets down?
Is it the Ripper of Gas?
Is it Leonard?
Who's Leonard?
No! Give me some.
We don't let Leonard.
Well, I'm actually not sure who I'm protecting myself from. Just know something really, really bad is gonna happen to me, and based on what I understand, it's gonna be hard to prevent.
Not to worry. You've asked the right people. We take our jobs very seriously.
Pardon?
Not the time. So if you don't know who this perpetrator is, how do you know something bad is gonna happen?
Someone told me. Someone who knew more than I do.
Isn't your Jacob died?
Not yet, Nimrod! So what kind of protection do you need?
I'm trying
Uh-huh.
to not get assassinated.
I see.
Wouldn't that be famous for doing assassination?
My mistake. Shot.
And you know this is gonna happen.
Yes, the weekend of October 11th,
So 2 months away.
2031.
As in time? Like military time. Like 2031 as in 8:31 p.m.
No, 2031 is in the year.
Hold up. So recording the crime that's gonna happen in over half a decade.
How do you know for sure this is gonna happen if it's gonna happen so far into the future?
Someone told me. Someone from the future.
Yeah, right. We're supposed to believe that.
Oh! You're saying someone from the future told you you were gonna be shot?
Yes, you can't let word of this get out. Don't tell anyone I know how I died. I just need future me to not get killed. I know how crazy it sounds, but I need your help.
We'll make sure to contact you. We're about to head back down to the station to eat anyways.
Apparently we took too long trying to solve the identity of the Ripper of Gas.
Officer Leonard beat us to it.
Leonard?
Don't get me started!
We don't like Leonard!
Different, Leonard.
Right. Well, thank you for your time. I really must return to the rest of this place time game.
Have a good day, Mark. Dude.
Mark Crowley.
Oh,
Remember that name. You'll need to save me one day.
thank you, Mark.
Don't get gas by the Ripper.
I don't know. You look like
Oh! I told you that device we found on the ground was futuristic.
And the noise it made, I knew it was something from another world.
We have to remember, October 11th, 2031. Something bad's gonna happen.
And did you hear what Mark said? There's other people from other time periods. Do you realize what this means?
There's a chance that a young Judy Dench could have time traveled from the past so I can sweep her off her feet and carry her into the sunset.
No. What? Why would that ever? Never mind. If we discovered the secret group of time travelers, We could outshine the rigor of gas case, and we'd be praised for all of our hard work, instead of...
Don't get me started!
And think about the implications of having a higher knowledge here, in our timeline. They could warn us of crimes before they ever happen.
Maybe we'll finally get that TV show we've been dreaming about all of our lives.
With the filaments. We have to follow him.
I have to be stuck on violence.
Perfect. This is how we put in the years that you all are from.
So what's after that? The derangement preventer?
Displacement interceptor?
Yeah.
Well, the one on this prototype machine wasn't really that damaged. It only broke because we zapped the driver on here. Hence why you're all here with your body parts in the right place. Yeah, no, there's this thing in my future called duct tape. Works like magic. This will be easily repairable, but the batteries are leaking fluid fried from the jump. I'll have to synthesize those from scratch.
I am utterly baffled that the configuration of words that just come out of your mouth and form some sort of coherent thought. Did you just say duct tape?
Don't feel too bad. I'm from the future, not even know what he said.
Why did that so extinct?
No, it doesn't matter that you need to know what I'm doing. I just need some more time to finish it.
We've done this.
We were taking a lamp.
But we're not going home yet.
Shopping.
How was your walk?
It was nice to have a break from this constant figuring.
Well, good thing you don't have to deal with me after this weekend. Or anyone for that matter.
Guys, we'll be out of each other's hair soon. Can you just try to get along until then?
So, did anyone else find anything dark or anything about the future?
More than we already have. How is everyone?
I, for one, am terrible. I'm going to die alone.
I'm in a loveless relationship.
I'm gonna get shot.
I have to pee.
That is just
Wonderful.
Okay, I have all the batteries I can find in the house.
Perfect. I can begin working straight away.
wow. I didn't know we had so many.
Oh yeah, I had to look far and wide for these.
Colby, did you take the batteries out of the smoke detectors?
No.
I think he's lying.
Colby, there is a serial killer roaming around the neighborhood that kills his victims with poisonous gas.
What made you think that was a good idea?
I'll put them back. I'll put them back.
See, this is why you're...
Yeah, I know. I'm not to anything. I know.
Were you expecting company?
That's my knowledge.
This wasn't me.
They're being pretty persistent.
Brown County Police Department.
Oh.
What now?
Scott.
We can hear somebody! You leave us with no choice and heading inside! Hey! Go!
2, 1! Good evening.
Can I help you?
We heard through the grapevine that you may be housing some visitors.
Visitors? No, it's just me.
Where's your brother?
He's at a sleepover 4 houses down.
That's odd. The house 4 houses down is vacant. Wouldn't have been door to door today.
4 houses down the other way.
We're just trying to get some more information that would help us, deed anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, I assure you, you won't find anything here.
Oh yeah, what's this?
That is a school science project.
That's your science project! Those symbols don't look very school appropriate.
That's not what it's supposed to look like. Ow!
What was that?
The TV,
TV's not on.
the radio.
What? Radio!
Is that noise some sort of bomb?
No.
actors, and you still haven't replaced them? You said your brother was 4 houses down. The other way! What?
Wait, who is that?
Let me see your
Give me something to restrain these two, quickly!
It works. Well, there's one that says like lighting, sound. It's like lighting, sound, magic, something like that. Like it's a bunch of theater.
She's so
It doesn't make sense, but it's
Let's just hope that time traveler can figure everything out so he can send you all back and dumb and dumber and rest us all.
Gee, I can't go to jail. I've heard it's dreadful.
From who, Elias? Your silence speaks volumes. You know, it doesn't surprise me. If he's so terrible, why are you still together?
I think it's too late to leave each other now. No matter how much I don't love him or love someone else, he thinks we're going to be married. There's not much I can do about it anymore.
What makes you think that?
Well, didn't you hear me earlier? I do all his chores, I make all his food.
No, like, are you guys engaged?
Well, no.
Exactly, then you're not committed to anything. Just leave his sorry behind.
But if I left him, I would feel so bad. I told him I loved him and I was committed, but that was before he started.
Shelby, you didn't commit to any of this. You deserve better.
You really think so?
I know so.
And how do you suppose that?
Nobody who forces his girlfriend to do his chores and then hits her when she doesn't deserves someone like you.
Like me?
Elias is a horrible person, and no horrible person deserves to have you by their side every single day.
What makes you think I'm not just meant to be the little housewife of some man?
Shelby, you can have anyone you want. You're nice, you're kind, you're funny, you're smart, you're pretty, you're pretty cool. Just don't go for anything, Elias. Find someone who will take care of you. You might. I don't know, maybe be closer than you think.
Well, you must be the expert.
Sure. I'm not exactly, I don't know, very experienced in that complicated field of expertise.
So you're single?
Yeah, since birth.
Have you even had your first kiss?
Nope.
Really?
Really? Oh, hello! Woo! Shelby Andrews! Woo! Shelby Andrews? No, wait. No.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no. I should have seen you coming. The timelines, the time they all lit up. It all makes sense. Oh my God.
What is it? Colby, are you okay? I'm so sorry. Was it something I did?
The time periods, they line up. I mean, they age. I mean, you even have a maiden name.
Colby, you're scaring me. What's going on? Did I do something wrong? Are you not supposed to grab people and kiss them in the future?
Shelby, you're my grandma.
What? Your grandma?
The age, it all adds up. I mean, you have her old last name. I mean, you even look like her little. Oh!
Colby, so what if I'm your grandma?
What do you mean, so what?
You're making it so weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I'm not doing much heavy lifting in that department.
So that makes my number.
Well, I mean, not anymore. I mean, I didn't know it yet, but I kissed you before.
You kissed me?
Yeah, you're my grandma.
So you have had your first kiss?
No! If somebody asks you who your first kiss was, you don't go, oh yeah, my grandma. That's not what they do. Everyone kisses their grandma.
So I become your grandma? Your grandma's name is Shelby Andrews.
No, it's Shelby Nichols. Andrews was her maiden name. That's why I didn't recognize you were her first.
So you and Trisha
Are your grandchildren, yeah. Oh, you're so hot. And into me. That's the perfect combo.
Why should this change anything?
No. What?
Colby, I love you.
Well, I love you too. As a grandma. As my grandma.
So that's just it? You don't love me anymore?
Well, of course I love you. You're the best. Send me money in my birthday cards.
I
What do you do when you're, I don't want to see that.
don't. Maybe we could convince the time traveler to send you back in time with me to the 50s. We could get married, we could live our lives together.
No, I do not want to be my own grandpa. I am not going back to the future.
The time traveler said life isn't like Back to the Future, whatever that is. You won't be your own grandpa. You'll never exist. We can rewrite history.
Okay, but if I marry you, then I'll never be born, then I might fade out of existence or something. I don't really know. The guy explained it was really confusing.
He said time is inevitable. No matter what happens, you're already going to be born since it already happened. So it doesn't matter if we get married, right? Because you'll just be born anyways.
Shelby, I don't want to go back to the 50s American. As beautiful as you are my brain. And nothing, I mean, nothing will ever help me get over that.
You think I'm beautiful?
That is not the point.
Are you saying you don't look like that?
No, Shelby! Crap! No, I should probably stay out here for a bit. Give us some time to cool off. Just have to hope that time travel can figure everything else out and, send everyone back. I just don't really know how much time I've left.
Alright, once they wake up, we have to convince them that you guys aren't from other time periods. Quinley, you're my uncle, and Jasper's your son. Philip, you're my friend helping with the school project, and Mark and his dad come and pick him up.
And I'm your grandpa over for a visit.
But, how are we supposed to explain Philip's 1912 outfit exactly?
I can say that he's Mormon.
Perfect's a strong word.
Why? What are you telling us?
I made the Kennedys too on my walk.
Mark!
You idiot!
So when we were planning all of this out just now, you just didn't decide to say anything until now!
Oh, I was trying to warn them about my assassination. Maybe someone can help me. Save me or prevent it.
You're gonna get shot, Mark! Wake up!
What? Apple! Who's yelling?
I am not from 1912.
Very concealed, Philip. Excellent job. Oscar-worthy performance.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Who's Oscar?
Acting isn't Philip's strong suit.
Maybe laying low isn't your strong suit, Mark. There's nothing we can do about your assassination. It's unpreventable. And now, you've given us away for nothing.
All this would have gone so much smoother if it wasn't for you, Mark.
Maybe when they wake up, I'll take another walk.
No!
Everyone stay quiet. We don't want to wake that up again.
No more blocks, no more cops. We must all stay in this room and in view of everyone else.
Speaking of, where's Shelby and Colby?
Found Shelby.
I'll go look for Colby.
I'm going with you. Can't have you going outside alone again, Philip.
Come on, I don't want to go first. What else is this?
What's wrong? Colby's my grandson.
I'd be crying too. Wait, your grandma Shelby?
Unfortunately,
God, what did he say this time?
he doesn't want to go back to my timeline and spend our lives together.
Well, yeah, he's got his whole life ahead of him in the present. I mean, I always tell him never imagine anything, but I'm his older sister. It's my job.
I want what's best for him, but now I can't return to the 50s with some guy I don't truly love, knowing I could have had the nicest, cutest, laziest, stinkiest, stupidest. It doesn't matter, okay? I fell in love with him in under a day. Love at first sight. I thought I knew that for sure. And if he truly loved me back, he'd go back in time to the 50s and we'd spend our lives together.
That is just all wrong. And I feel like our parents wouldn't exactly approve. Especially my mom, since she's, I don't know, your daughter?
But she wouldn't even be alive back then. How does it matter? I just know I'll never find anyone better.
Shelby, you just met him today.
about his life in your lifetime when he has to keep living out the one he's already in. You're trying to force him to do something he doesn't want to do. That's a one-sided relationship. Ringing any bells?
But I know I can't keep pursuing this thing with Elias, Matt.
I promise you, you'll find a good man. My grandpa is the sweetest old man I know. And his name is Fred, not Elias.
But I don't want to grow up to marry this Fred guy.
You haven't even met him yet. What if he resembles Colby even a little bit? We have the same genes. And really, you'd rather marry Colby? Colby Daniels?
I don't care what anyone says. I'm bringing him back with me to 1954.
I need someone to help me tell you that this is bad. No.
What? Emma! Why am I tying this chair? Who's behind me?
Your partner in crime.
Partner in fighting crime, you mean? I would never partake in crime myself. Saying it's true, it simply doesn't pay.
Okay, well, I need your opinion on something. It's an emergency.
Not until you untie me, even if it is an emergency.
Okay. Well, Shelby here is trying to date someone who doesn't have the same feelings as her.
Oh, never mind. That is a huge emergency. Talk to me.
We appreciate the help.
Of course. I'm known around these parts as Donna Pilgriman. Crime fighter, Burgi collector, and nice to meet you, Shelby.
What am I supposed to do? My boyfriend's awful to me, and now I find a boy who's actually sweet and caring, and I can't help but fall for him.
I've been there too.
But he doesn't want to pursue anything with her. I need your help to convince her that whatever she's thinking is a bad idea. I figured since you're married and have some experience, you'd be able to help us.
What? Married? I'm not married.
Then who?
What? No, he's my brother.
Oh my god. Oh, I am so sorry. I figured with the same last name and all.
Yeah, no. You have everything wrong.
Oh, goodness. That clears some things up.
Yes, I chose to pursue my career instead. Although I wouldn't be opposed if Ernesto from forensics notes me once in a while or showed me his blood splatter conclusions. I'd let him examine my DNA.
What do you think I should do?
Shelby, if this boy doesn't feel the same way towards you that you do to him, just accept that. It's not your fault if he doesn't want to be with you. And just because you can't be with the boy you do like, doesn't mean you can't be with the boy you don't like. Don't feel bad for breaking his heart, even if he's a terrible person to you. You are so much more than just some housewife, some stupid guy. You're a person, and a good one too.
Really?
Really? You'll find the right partner eventually.
It's true. I'm living proof of it.
But, if you want a second opinion, James is just as much of a love whisperer as I am.
Is James here?
Yeah, rubs it in my face all the time.
Well, that makes me hopeful about my situation.
You literally get married one day. We all know this.
Yes, Shelby, we all know this. For what do we have if we don't have hope?
No. She actually does get married. Like, it happens. It's complicated. I don't want to get into it.
Should we wake your brother up?
You can try.
Yeah.
Weird. Oh, Colby.
The only thing that would wake James up is the newly smell opened Funyuns.
Onions!
Wakey, complexion wakey.
Who are you?
Hi. This is Shelby, my school friend, helping with the science project.
Yes, I remember the science project. What does it do?
It tells time.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm pretty sure something like that has already been invented. Also, why am I tied up?
It's part of the project.
It's to make sure it's for siblings, and you have to telepathically tell the other person what time it is without communicating verbally.
You said you didn't realize we were siblings, though.
See. What? I think I turned this thing on.
Cool, let me try.
No, wait, hold on!
I read. How long has it been? What time is it?
Don't you mean, when time is it?
No. We were looking for you, Colby.
Well, I ran out of the show when you're hiding from the cops. Kinda.
Kinda. When she sauntered in here a minute ago, she didn't look very kinda.
What did you even say?
Well, I kissed her.
And that was her reaction?
Yeesh, how bad was the kiss?
No, that's just an important detail. I realized, okay, there's no real way to sugarcoat this, but she's my grandma.
What?
Eat pants!
Checks the bad out here. I don't know. Now she's trying to convince me to go back to the finish with her. Hence why I stayed out here.
That can happen, but we must preserve the time stream. I've had it up to here with people in time periods they're not supposed to be in.
What do you think that's for? You don't want to be here either.
So she just leaned in and kissed her. No warning. Just missed it.
I guess that might have been slightly more commonplace in the 50s and, lead paint.
This is just like Back to the Future.
What's that?
Before time.
It's a movie.
Shots. The fifth one is best.
The fifth one?
After your time.
What's a movie?
I don't know what to do. I thought I loved her. Then she turned out to be the woman that knits me awful sweaters and she's a bingo man. That puts an interesting...
Hopefully out of here, death will be a merciful escape to the life I'm living in the future.
Really, let's focus on the positive.
there are so many emotions that just went through my body in the last 15 minutes. I was in love. I had my first kiss. I just vomited. I almost forget my own goodbye.
Yeah, I remember those days. Not the grandpa part, but being in love for the first time.
This feeling you can't describe.
When those little rays of sunshine go off from your heart?
Feels so satisfying. Victory. Fireworks.
How patriotic.
That feeling stays with you.
Oh, should have hugged Margaret tighter the last time I saw her.
It was little bit last time you see her.
Be sure to give a heartfelt goodbye to my wife for this weekend. Wish I was in person to say to her.
And what was her name?
Stephanie Brownlee, First Lady of the United States.
How about you, Courtney? Is there a special lady in your life?
There was.
What's her name?
Audrey.
What happened?
It used to be just me, her, and our daughter surviving the devastation together. It's never ideal. We had each other to get us through it. One day I left to go find some food, and by the time I came back, they were gone. I can only assume it was the Emperor's men who did it.
No one so big.
I never saw them die, but that was years ago. I know they couldn't have survived out there on their own, not for very long. They were the one thing in this world that gave you purpose, someone to protect. Can't count that on the world. Stupid, meaningless hope that they'd be there in my arms again at last. It's the only thing keeping me from ending it all. Stupid dreaming, making keep going, keep fighting, keep living.
Not a stupid dream for you.
The reason and reality say I'm wishing impossible.
Love defies reason and reality.
Defies death.
Defies
It defies the family relations. Don't blame me.
Can love defy time?
What?
Do you know?
I think so. It sounded like the noise I heard this morning.
I know that noise anyway. They better not have activated the time machine. I just finished taking the batteries.
Oh,
Yeah, you say bean pens one more time.
We should just go inside, see what that was.
See what I get.
Hope Shelby's calmed down a bit.
What happened? Did something happen to the time machine? Don't tell me you let them get away.
Exactly.
Did they time travel somewhere?
Unfortunately.
What the hell, you guys?
Language!
I might live there someday anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't our fault.
She's telling the truth. They just grabbed the time machine
No, there's nothing powering the displacement interceptor. I just finished making the batteries.
So, wherever they time travel to, their bodies are all jumbled up.
You can survive the jump. The space-time translator isn't displaying anything. Who knows where they can be? Where are we?
I think we just time traveled somewhere.
What is that? What is that?
How is this even possible?
Is it her?
No! I can move it a little.
I'm gonna be sick. Where's my stomach?
What do you mean, where's your stomach, idiot? It's inside of you!
I can feel my heartbeat in my butt cheeks, like my actual heart in my butt.
How are you even alive?
Oh, my ancestors feel terrible.
Oh, that's nice, James. Are we not going to talk about the fact that my left arm is sticking out my right hip?
Wait, do you think we time traveled into some sort of dystopian future where humans have evolved to have rearranged organs and two arms on the same side of their torso?
Mama, I said it's only a week though.
Oh.
But we could be the first cops to ever have time travel. Take that, Leonard!
Don't get me started!
High five?
Let's stop.
Whoever smelt it does it.
No! And for this stuff.
Then what's this gas?
Are the batteries done at least?
I think so.
Hasn't really worked.
This lamp, is it battery powered?
Yeah, that is indeed.
Well, we put them in and it turns on and we should know that they are complete. And voila!
Is this lamp supposed to
This. Okay, never mind. That is peculiar. Maybe we didn't wait long enough for the perpetually spinning motion to start generating energy. If we leave it alone, it should figure itself out on its own. This is why you always check your batteries before time travel.
Right. I'll go check to see if we have anything else battery powered. That lamp just never turns on.
So we have till that lamp turns on before we get back to our lab.
Our unfortunate,
Miserable.
Fleeting thoughts.
Well, now that it's the five of you. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Jasper?
Jasper?
Are they gone?
Jasper, how long have you been in there?
You told us to hide. I never knew if the coast was clear or not. And then Shelby, Trisha, and some other ladies started talking about boys. I thought, oh, I better not interrupt.
Did you hear that entire conversation?
And it practically bored me to sleep.
Well, welcome back. As I was saying, now that we have the five of you all in one place, we can easily send you back to the times you came from once that fixed.
Hooray.
Well, at least some of us get to say a final goodbye to our loved ones who are ripped away from us forever.
Not me.
You have all weekend.
No, I don't. 10 hours ago, I left for a flight to Germany, leaving my wife back in Washington. I'm not expected to return until next week. I suppose it's gonna happen.
Yes, that's true. We're in Germany.
I didn't get a goodbye. You keep saying I do, and they trying to make me feel sorry for you because you didn't get one, without realizing I didn't either.
But what if we stay here? What if nobody goes home at all?
Well, that's not how this is supposed to work. You must return to the times you came from. You can't disrupt the time stream. It's the rules.
Why?
Excuse me?
Says who? Who's telling you how time travel works, huh? Who's this that'll punish you if you don't? Who do you work for?
Nobody. I promise. I was told a long time ago how time travel works, and ever since then.
Who? Who told you how time travel works?
Someone from the future. I don't know who they were.
You're lying!
Listen, this isn't the time for me to tell everyone.
Tell everyone?
What do you mean by that?
Have you been keeping something from us?
What are you hiding?
Not listen. I can't tell you. I promise you. There's nothing. Nobody I'm voting for. I'm an independent man from 2056. I'm just trying to correct the time stream, keep everything intact.
And what if you don't? What if you, and Mark, and Colby and Trisha even, everyone here trying to stop the nuclear apocalypse before it even happens, huh?
It's not how it works.
I don't care how it works. Everyone here has more than enough time to do something before it even happens. Before you send me back, I can tell you how, where, and when to stop it.
How do you know whatever you tell us is gonna work, huh? What if we end up causing it inevitably?
You don't get it! I'll tell you every single detail you'll need. So I think about every night. Thinking about how ways it could have been prevented. Getting angry at myself for how things could have gone differently. Beating myself up for letting them slip away without even getting a chance to say goodbye. Without them, I had nothing. What's my purpose if not to protect my own family? God knows myself and stay alive, hoping that I can see them again. I blame myself for everything that went wrong. And I don't even care if the world is supposed to devolve into some nuclear apocalypse according to your precious time stream. I would give anything to bring them back.
You're not the only one who's losing their family. You can have a maid going back to your timeline, living out the rest of your days. At least you don't get killed, Quinley. At least you don't get assassinated.
At least you get over it where you never see them again. At least you get to say goodbye. At least you get to die instead of wondering night after night while you're keeping yourself alive in the first place when you know you have nothing left in this world to protect without them.
What's worse, Clinton? Suddenly finding out she's out of your life forever? Or having to let her go yourself? Because as heartbreaking as Margaret's death is, I know, seeing her one last time, consciously knowing that it would be the last goodbye, would be much more painful than just finding out that the Titanic sank the next day. To look into the eyes of the one you love, to know something that they don't, and to have to forget that dream of spending your whole life with them in just a moment.
Did you ever stop to think maybe the goodbye is the problem? You obviously all love the people you're saying goodbye to. How would you feel if you had to say goodbye to someone who thinks you love them? Would they be heartbroken? Would it ruin love for them? What if you found happiness in another person's heartbreak? How will you ever reach your own true happiness without them knowing that you prevented someone from ever getting there themselves? And what if you have to say goodbye to someone who made you truly happy, just for it to all end when you leave them, and you have nobody?
And if you ever really find true happiness, how will you know it? Or will you spend your whole life trying to find it when you experienced it long ago, without even realizing it?
It's good.
How long will it take you to realize that? Before it's too late. Before your time is up.
What if you know how much time you have left? I mean, you'd have a whole life ahead of you. I mean, you could grow up, you could get married, you could have children and grandchildren. I mean, your future could be bright despite your disagrees, or you could be shot. You could sink in the bottom of the ocean. Your family would be taken from you, or you could be taken from them. I mean, we've all seen all of our futures. We've all seen little glimpses of the future.
Those little glimpses have changed as people. We look around, we're mourning the losses of people we didn't know would die.
Or people we knew we'd lose, but didn't know we'd be losing them this soon.
We're all anticipating something to happen to us that we weren't expecting to happen, like having grandchildren, or getting shot, or by some chance meeting people who were born after your death. What doesn't change, the time still goes on, no matter how hard you try to stop it.
So that's love, not to fight time. Time, not to fight love. And they must learn to coexist.
This is why we're not meant to be in time periods we're not from. We get all philosophical when we return to our timelines, completely changed as people. None of this was ever supposed to happen.
But I'm glad it did happen.
Me too.
It's annoying to find you all. I'm glad I was able to spend at least time.
In a world where all we have is time, how will we spend the little time we have left?
I'm going to miss you all.
Me too, kid. You weren't half as known as American Pie over here, but granted you were in a cabinet for a good amount of that time.
We're all gonna miss each other. I'm gonna see you in like a week for you.
That just how I made it that far.
Quickly, turn the TV on!
Why? What jam?
This is a matter of manifestation, just do it!
Police have captured and incarcerated the serial killer people are calling the Ripper of Gas, whose real identity turned out to be the mild-mannered, middle-aged Jasper Barnes.
Well, it's a nice moment for seconds.
Oh,
What in heaven's name is this machine?
That is really not what we're focused on right now, Philip.
Who is this person? Why am I seeing him in this strange white box?
That's television. Even I know that. But how did they get it to be so thin?
Guys,
Look, the lamp, it's turned on!
Oh, the batteries, they're ready.
The machine is finished.
So now we all go home.
You've had this in your house the whole time?
Enough, and then forget this ever happened.
I don't think I'll ever.
well, I can't just push a button and send you all back. I've got to go one by one. Who's first?
I'll go.
Quinlan?
Wouldn't want to disrupt the timeline I normally have, right? Especially since we're likely to draw a lot of attention when we go back to our times, including in mine, where pretty much the only way to get attention is by killing people.
killing people gets you attention?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Oh God! We created a future serial killer! My house!
Any day now.
Sorry.
Hope everything works out with your girlfriend, your boyfriend. That thing was great. What do you got going on? And your wife.
It's been a pleasure putting you.
Godspeed, everyone.
That was really sweet of him.
I guess you really connected with that little psychopath.
I'm right here!
Very fatherly.
Guess I didn't realize how sad this was.
Need to step out for a minute?
Yeah, I can get some batteries.
Well, I'll go next. Can't complain as much as Mark or Quinlan. At least I get to see my lovely Margaret one last time.
I'm sure she'll be very glad yours was the last face she saw before she boarded that boat.
Well, farewell, everybody. Thank you for everything.
I think it's time for you to go, Jasper.
Go where?
Go insane, evidently.
Well, thanks for all the memories. I hope I wake up from this nightmare soon. Kobe, you should really clean your cabinets more often.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, it's been fun, my time here.
I wouldn't really use the term fun to describe the chaos of the day.
Oh, I mean, my time here is almost up. I'm glad I got to spend the rest of it with you all.
Oh, bad joke. No, sorry. I didn't. It's not. It'll be fine. Not really. Sorry, it's time to go.
Goodbye, Colby.
Wait. I just wanted to say goodbye. Elias did this. Make me feel sorry for everything.
I love you.
I love you too. As a friend.
We'll see each other again someday.
Yeah, I guess probably when I'm born in the hospital.
Goodbye.
Bye.
it more optimistically. A wise man would say that.
Okay, well, you have a time machine. You can show me who and what I become one day.
I know who would want to become one day.
Really? Okay, so let's do this. Show me who I am. You need a time machine? Or something?
It's me.
Pardon?
I've kept it from everyone all this time, but I'm you, in the year 2056. My real name is Colby Finnegan Daniels.
I've never told anyone my real name.
Exactly, it sucks. Time jacket, one moment. Leave me now?
You are me. You're me from the future. Well, wouldn't that?
How do you think I knew who Trisha was? Why do you think I had her house key? Why do you think I knew how to build a time machine? I saw my older self build one when I was you. I've seen everything that you saw back when I was a teenager.
Oh. Wow, okay. So, why didn't you tell me any of this sooner?
Future me didn't tell me any sooner when I was your age. See, everything you're living through today, I saw exactly this year when I was you. You're responding exactly how I responded when I was told by my future self that we were the same person. I couldn't let it play out any different, or else it would have unraveled the flow of time. This is just how it goes.
But what does that mean? What are the implications?
It means there's nobody I trust more to become a timeline overseer. Here. It's yours. I'll send you home with it. Don't mess with it, don't break it, don't lose it. It's for you, Cole.
Thank you. This is the clock.
Well, you can make it more advanced. I built these things, which means you can too. Because you're me.
So, who invented time travel in the first place?
Well, time travel has always been a thing. It's an untapped potential in our solar...
No, like who knew the correct combination of the space-time translator and the displacement intersector and perpetual motion
I
battery?
told you, everything you saw, you're living through today, I lived through when I was your age. I mean, I was given that time machine by my future self, like you're being given it now. So, I'm doing exactly what he did in giving you that time machine.
It's not what I asked.
I gave you the prototype time machine.
But where did you get it?
From my future self when I was your age.
But where did he get it?
Well, from his future self, because he's us.
Okay, but then who invented time travel?
Well, it's a paradox, Cole. It was never really invented. It's just this infinite loop of passing the time machine to your younger self. Trust me, you'll do it when you're my age.
Okay. Don't you have to kill Dave Bautista or something?
Well, once I'm back in my time, I can use a more advanced prototype than that. And besides, I'm not going to kill him. Just send him back to where he belongs. No, I wouldn't win that fight.
Wait, didn't you say the guy who invents time travel probably isn't even out of high school yet?
He's not. He's you, Colby. He's us. We invented time travel. What you're holding is the world's very first time machine.
So you're me from the future?
Yeah.
No, I mean, we are going to announce something. Do you ever get married? Do you move out of the house, or what's up?
Heck no. What do you think I saw your house key? No, I'm in between jobs at the moment. They just repoed my time buddy. So I'm back home for the time being, but don't worry. In the future, you become a strong, independent, attractive, happy person. That's all that matters. We're happy, Colby.
I guess that is all I'll ever want.
I know. And just so you know, you're not the only one in the future who lives with their parents.
Wait, Trisha?
Little Miss, you'll never amount to anything. She sleeps on the couch.
Wait, but I thought you said she was a successful author, a household name.
I was just covering up my tracks. I didn't want to reveal the secret just yet. Made all that up. Just a bit of sibling revenge. Make her think she'll be famous if she doesn't bother studying. And now you know that secret about the best friend kissing story, which I guess she doesn't actually tell us. She got that from old me somehow. Remember that.
Oh. So me and Trisha just live in our parents' house?
Well, yeah, she doesn't have a rad time machine like you do.
Wait, so you lived through this whole day?
Yes?
So you knew that Shelby was my grandma, and you didn't say anything about it?
I'm sorry, do you think I was mad at my future self when I was your age? I was furious.
Well, how do you think I feel? Well, I guess you have a pretty good idea.
I had to do the same to preserve the timeline. Besides, it was just happy to see grandmother.
Oh.
Well, it happens. It's all right. There's no way.
How long ago exactly?
Nice try.
Follow-up question.
Go.
imagine this? We know what happened.
I mean, what would that even look like? If I were you, which I am, I would never bring up the grandma romance again.
That's a good point. I guess he's the only person in the time spot I ever even see again.
Well, you do watch Mark get elected and shot, but you know, personally, yeah, it doesn't matter. They're all back in their timelines. Everything about them again. Well, until our parents have to deal with that radiation Quinley caused.
What?
Yeah, don't worry about it being disordered.
You don't think I'm going to be worried about sending back to their times? I mean, they're either going back to witness their loved one's death, or their own, or even worse, they could be going back to an unhealthy relationship. Well, what?
When I said I'd send them back to the exact point in time they were from, I might have stretched the truth a little bit.
I'm home! Mikey, I'm back. What I missed? Skeletor took the death door! Oh no, what should we do? We could fill the room that he's in with poisonous gas. Great idea. And then we could rearrange his body parts. I got a poo.
The White House? But I'm not in Germany. I'm supposed to be in Germany. Just mean,
Mark, honey, are you all packed and ready? Oh, there's the man I married.
Stephanie, oh my God, Stephanie, thank heaven you're here.
Why would I be, sweetheart?
Stephanie, there's so much I want to do with you. Take you around the world like you always wanted to. Do all the things I said I'd do once we got married, but that makes all this political nonsense not enough time for the two of us.
Mark, honey, I'm the First Lady of the United States. You've given me more than I ever could have asked for.
And I'm not done. I don't have to leave, and my flight doesn't depart until 3. Got time to spend with each other before that.
What do you want to do?
Mom, let's just talk about it. Have a conversation like we used to. Like people. Not political figures, but people. 2 people. A couple. Go on a walk in the gardens together.
I like that.
We can even delay my flight if need be.
Well, that seems a bit extreme. You do need to attend the hearing about the terror overseas. Innocent lives are at stake.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, this is so exciting. We haven't taken a walk in the garden in years.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's take a stroll together.
That's when there's a bee pants.
You. Good to see you, all things. Listen, would it be alright if I went to this dance with them?
Elias, you are a horrible person. A horrible person. You make me make all the food you don't want to make and do all the things you don't want to do. You call me names you never treat right. You beat me up for not doing exactly what you want when you want it. Why would I spend my life with you?
Shelby, just like...
Goodbye, Elias. I never want to see you again.
He did all those awful things to you?
Unfortunately, it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, he really doesn't deserve you.
Thanks.
I don't see how all this time I didn't realize. I mean, the bruise on your arm should have been an indicator, but
You saw the bruise on
I wasn't specifically staring at you. I mean, you sit in front of me. Like, sometimes I can't see a blackboard for your pretty hair. I mean, hair.
I see.
Let's talk about something else. You really showed Elias. You broke up with him the night before the dance.
That's true. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I don't have a date anymore.
Oh, really? Yeah, me neither. And that's a first for me.
You're not going to the dance?
No, not at all.
Huh. What a coincidence. Both of us, without a date for the dance.
Quite peculiar.
What's your name?
Fred Nichols.
Nice to meet you, Fred.
Oh. 2094. Oh, exactly how I was feeling. I'm back. Back to the everyday routine of waking up, regretting it, and eating whatever food I can find. Who's there? Hello? Okay. Not me. All right? Are you hurt?
I'm scared.
That's okay. I get scared sometimes too. Scared that I might get eaten. Or scared that things I keep hoping might happen won't ever happen. You know where your parents are?
They're gone now.
I understand. You're a survivor. You're brave. Brave enough to admit that you're afraid. Mom, you can come inside. Nothing's gonna happen to you from here on out. I'll protect you. I promise. Of course. Thank you. Thank you for giving me something worth protecting again.
Margaret!
You told me you're leaving. You don't want your mother to.
Sweetheart, I thought I'd lost you.
It's only going to be a short vacation, darling.
Not so sure about that.
Philip, what are you going on about?
I don't want to be away from you for another moment. Not for the rest of my life. For the rest of yours.
Neither do I.
You don't understand, Margaret. I can't lose you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
All aboard. Last boarding boat, book by day.
Philip, I'm going to be late.
Margaret, what I'm trying to say,
What is it, Philip?
I'm getting on.
What?
I'm going with you. This way, I don't want to be without you, even for a moment. This way we'll be together for the rest of our lives.
So sweet, Philip. But I promise you, it won't be long.
You say that?
Well, you know I'm never going to tell you to leave.
I can't wait to marry you, Margaret.
Well, now what? I always knew I'd grow up to be this time-traveling whack job that went back in time and give my younger self a time machine. That was my purpose. When I was a boy, I took these people out of horrible time periods just now send them back to slightly better ones as an adult. Maybe that's what I was supposed to amount to. Changing their lives for the better. I ended up with a heroic life changer in my future. I would have been proud of myself. I am proud of myself. That's that. Everyone's where they need to be. Everyone fell in love with who they're supposed to fall in love with, and the time stream seems to be realigned. Well, my future remains unwritten, apart from the nuclear fallout. What was it that Quinley said? Love cannot defy time, and time cannot defy love, so they must learn to coexist. Yes, I believe that much is true. I won't ever forget today, not till the end of time.
celebrate some of our graduating seniors, as this is our last show, or their last show as well. I'm unbelievably proud of how far this show has come, and I wouldn't exchange the time for anything. I could run this show 100 times over again with these same people every day and be just as happy every time. I stand backstage beaming, looking at them because I'm just so happy. It's come so far, and every one of these people has made my last 8 rehearsals. So, could I please have the seniors step forward? Yeah, this is River Martinez, and I know, I first met River in trap, and River was one of the first people in my first shows to show me what kind of true kindness was. Really reached out your hand, and that's what I see to everyone that he knows. This is Colin, and I may have only just met him recently through Cole. I love their friendship and the way that he tends to get along with kind of everybody. I didn't know him, but now I feel like I've known him forever, and I can't wait to keep knowing him, even in graduation. Now, Cole, I first met during Into the Woods when I played his cow. It was really a role. But thinking back on that role, it might have just been my favorite role I've ever had because I got to do it next to him. And I think our friendship is going to last a really long time, and I think all friendships that he has held on to because he values everyone that he meets and enriches everyone's lives. So, I'm very proud. Now, this is Tate Leishman, and he hasn't done theater with us here at Bonnie Lake yet, but I'm so glad that he was able to audition and get this role because I really couldn't see anyone else doing it, and I couldn't see anyone else being somebody to make directing so easy. Someone to make it such a joy every day because he listens, he cares, and he brings his best to everything that he does, and I can't wait to see what he does in his future because of what I've seen from him in these last 8 rehearsals. Now, this is Brian Rosario, and I also met him during Into the Woods when he was the prince, and I was just a lowly cow. Despite my status as a cow, he treated me with the utmost kindness and the utmost respect, and he carried. He's made me feel so welcome, and all incoming people into drama, and I think he's truly kind of the heart of what this club is and what it was meant to be, because he has taught us all what it means to extend a hand to his community and teach others how to lead by example. So thank you very much, Brian. And this last rose is for Ronan up in the sound booth. Ronan will come get this later, but I have a thing to say about Ronan because Ronan is one of the most humorous and dedicated and committed people to drama that I've ever seen. We threw Ronan into this just this week. And all of these mics and all of the sound cues was run by Ronan. And Ronan has been here for every show that we've had I've been a part of. And one of my favorite things ever is the mic talks that Ronan gives. They're so funny, they're so educational, and there's so many opportunities for other people to learn and lead by Ronan's example. And truly none of our shows would have been possible without Ronan. So let's give a big hand for Ronan. That is all for Time Unraveled, and I've had a wonderful time putting on this show. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you.